Glucose, no sugarcoating, I break it down. I do my history, plus I'm the truth and I'm super sharp mentally. Boy, I'm a god, you're not seeing me physically. Plus I stop you, I'm talking about literally. Me and my shorty so don't see the chemistry. Work for what we got, hustle hard or not. Y'all can never take this energy, nah. Writing on the wall, plus I'm still a dog. Half of it I don't let you see. Rock a koopy with the shades on, dog. Nobody coming after me. It might be an actual casualty.
I know that you mad, cause I got my own clientele, ain't got that bag. You know who I'm talking to, cause boy, I beat your ass. I see you mad, I got that bag. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's that special time of the day. It's the best time of the day. You now locked and loaded with your main man, my D, and my dog, Troy King. Pipe down and turn this up, man. Yeah. Third eye open. Focus. Yeah. Roll my tree, just smoking. Everything poet. Say what I want, no glucose, no sugarcoating. I break it down. I do my history, plus I'm the truth and I'm super sharp mentally. Boy, I'm a god, you're not seeing me physically. Plus I stop you, I'm talking about literally. Me and my shorty so don't see the chemistry. Work for what we got, hustle hard or not. Y'all can never take this energy, nah. Writing on the wall, plus I'm still a dog. Half of it I don't let you see. Rock a koopy with the shades on, dog. Nobody coming after me. It might be an actual casualty.
I know that you mad. I got my own clientele, ain't got that bag. You know who I'm talking to, cause boy, I beat your ass. I see you mad, I got that bag. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's that special time of the day. It's the best time of the day. You now locked and loaded with your main man, my D, and my dog, Troy King. Pipe down and turn this up, man. Yeah. Third eye open. Focus. Yeah. Roll my tree, just smoking. Everything poet. Say what I want, no glucose, no sugarcoating. I break it down. I do my history, plus I'm the truth and I'm super sharp mentally. Boy, I'm a god, you're not seeing me physically. Plus I stop you, I'm talking about literally. Me and my shorty so don't see the chemistry. Work for what we got, hustle hard or not. Y'all can never take this energy, nah. Writing on the wall, plus I'm still a dog. Half of it I don't let you see. Rock a koopy with the shades on, dog. Nobody coming after me. It might be an actual casualty.
I know that you mad, cause I got my own clientele, ain't got that bag. You know who I'm talking to, cause boy, I beat your ass. I see you mad, I got that bag. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's that special time of the day. It's the best time of the day. You now locked and loaded with your main man, my D, and my dog, Troy King. Pipe down and turn this.
Man, what's good with the squad, man? What y'all got going? What y'all got going? We just gonna get some quick work in today. It's 3:33 on here. Just gonna get some quick work in, you know what I'm saying? Talk some boxing. And get some boxing in. Some boxing talk. And get some boxing talk in. Where y'all at? Let y'all get up in here. And let y'all get in the spot. Why would it say that? Gonna let y'all get in the spot first. Let y'all get in the spizzy. Where y'all at? You gonna see what's going on today. What's going on with this boxing work? What's going on with the boxing work? Man, I had to cook somebody on the gram today, bruh. Dude, people just running in this gram, running their mouth, not knowing nothing that they talking about. And I don't want to even hear from you when you done. Go have a seat, bro. Man, why can't y'all just spell my name right, bruh? Golly. Bro, you gotta spell my name right. It's spelled with a K. You know what? I'm gonna just start saying y'all name wrong and spelling it wrong. What's up with Lowe's Don't Knows? You know, I just spelled my name 17 times on this joint, bro. Starting to get disrespectful. When I see you, I'm gonna be trying to get to them guts. I had to cook somebody today on here, man. Somebody came in my DM talking about I need to watch Emmanuel Stewart, and it's like, bro, are you coherent? Are you awake? Like, what's going on, bro? Because if you just go look on the page, you can see that I've clearly have made videos about all of these things on here. What can you possibly be talking about? It's confusing, bro. Come on, man. Y'all gotta do better. Y'all gotta do better. Gotta do better. How you telling me what I need to learn and I done talked about it all on the gram, and I be these newcomers not knowing my body? Pause. You gotta know that. You know, me and my other young bro was talking today about hate. And there's not even hate, about gatekeeping. Gatekeeping is crazy. And then it kind of turned into hate because you don't want nobody to know you got it. You don't nobody want you to know you got it. So they try to dim you. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy how that works. What's going on in the boxing world today? What y'all got going on in the boxing world today? Start the questions. Get them going. Get them going. What we doing? I'm over here looking through the gram trying to see the latest. Connor Bean got signed. We want to see what that work look like. I wish he would quit rocking that slick back like that. It's not it. Alfredo Santiago pulls up on Keyshawn. Alfredo is number 2 in the WBO, and it seems like he wants to fight Keyshawn Davis to try to get the number 1 spot. Is this a fight that you will want to see? If not, who do you want to see? I want to see him fight a live body. Let's look up Alfredo Santiago. We're looking for boxing right now.
What's up, guys? Spin Firearms here. This is the Taurus TH40C. First mag, 15 plus 1 to 40 Smith & Wesson. And we're shooting this really odd ammo, which I'll show you in a second in the video coming after. Here we go.
We're about to see.
She's a shooter. This is a big win. I have to get this thing in 10mm. Let's go. Ergonomics are absolutely sweet. Plus, of course, you got the Ducati. Great pickup for 260 something bucks. What's up, guys? Spin Firearms here. This is the Taurus TH40C. First mag, 15 plus 1 to 40 Smith & Wesson. And we're shooting this really odd ammo, which I'll show you in a second in the video coming after.
Well, yeah, I'm about to look at that. Alfredo Santiago. We about to look at Alfredo real quick. Oh, he fought Devin Haney.
Alfredo Santiago. Santiago is taller and longer, and he thinks
that's the next man to win the world title. He knows he's potentially dangerous. He could put himself with a big rangy punch by Santiago.
One of the challenges, Sergio, is to see a young fighter does a big right hand with Devin Haney.
Under a minute to go here in the fifth.
Santiago trying to slow the pace down in this round. Trying to take the energy from Devin Haney.
Alfredo Santiago. No, you're not ready for Keyshawn, bro. Go sit, have a seat. You're not ready for Keyshawn, buddy. You know, is he from Puerto Rico or Dominican? Whatever. He ain't ready. He ain't ready for Keyshawn, buddy. I'm looking at it right now. Look, he don't stand a chance in there.
When I decided to start my own business, I was so excited.
It says Alfredo already knocked out by Devin.
I had no idea where
Alfredo got slept by Devin. He has no chin. Keyshawn Sandor Martin is a good test. Keyshawn or Jack versus Jack Catterall. Sandor Martin is a tough scrap for Keyshawn. It is, because he's slick. And I noticed Devin ducked Sandor Martin. He never got to work with Cuz. He never got to work with Cuz. Let's look up Jack Catterall, see what he working with.
unfinished business. Yes, with you.
See what Jack Catterall got. Jack Catterall a lefty. Jack Catterall ain't that nice out here. I'm looking at him right now. He fooled. He probably decently punching though. Let's look at some. Let's see. Let's look at his highlights. See what he got.
Oh, great shots. Terrific left hand.
It looked like he lightweight got some decent power. The man Jack Catterall, they showing the title fighter versus him and Regis Prograis. That hurt Regis.
But he is forcing the fight. Oh, good left hand.
Jack Catterall being that fake shell. Jack Catterall versus Foley. Jack Catterall got a good, strong left hand. On Jack Catterall, he trained by Bozy. Let's look at the scrap.
Fight back on his own.
Jack Catterall fought some guys.
But he's got a good shot.
Jack Catterall need to learn how to use that shell a little bit better. He don't know how to really use that shell. He's training with Bozy now. His last fight was at 147.
Got thrower for that Jack Catterall. Nice little step back. Barboza missed with the right hand. That's when you let your shot go. Good response from Barboza. I mean, the straight shots to the body.
Jack Catterall ain't that sweet out there, buddy. I'm here to tell you right now. He decent, but he not that nice out there. You got some work to do.
Here we go then. It's been a long, long time coming. The rematch. Greeted by a crescendo of cheers here. And rematches sometimes go the way of the first fight with the result.
Jack Catterall be working though. I see he be trying to be in that shell. He need to keep his head in, from over his knees. He got a decent left hand. That's the thing. He not comfortable when people crowding his space because he don't know how to use the shell for real. He don't know how to punch out of it. You know what I'm saying? You just can't be in the shell. Nah, he ain't that sweet, bro. What makes him a difficult fight because he's decently awkward. But is he at 147 or 140? Because Keyshawn is at 140. So what, he gonna go down to 140 and get smoked? He ain't trying to get in there with Oscar Duarte.
And clear calls.
Oscar Duarte signed. Oscar Duarte fighting with Robert Garcia, man. They ain't trying to get that work, bro. They're not trying to get that work. This light be so bright. They're not trying to get that work, bruh. There's no way you're trying to get it. Oscar, they ducking Oscar Duarte, bro. They don't want no work with Cuz. Richard Hitchens ducked him. And then they moved on to fight somebody else, bro. He never wanted to work. They looking like trash out here. They gotta do better, bro. They looking like garbage. They pulling weak moves. Man, Hitchens don't want to scrap. I don't even want to talk about him. He ain't trying to fight, bro. He need to come out of 40, bro. What is he doing? He need to come up out of there, bro. Come up out of that 40 water. Yeah, he ain't fought nobody, bro. He can't make the weight. They don't know what they doing. He need to just go up to 47. He's scared. He's scared of power. They were just showing him and Rolly spar. Rolly was knocking him all over the place. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. Hit the Zelle. Get him gone. Get him up out of here. He don't want no work for real. You know, so I don't. Hey, bro. Hey, listen. Gary Antoine ain't getting no work with none of them guys because they scared. They don't want no part of Gary Antoine. Or he would have been fighting them already. He got a belt. Gary Antoine that's the thing about being a tough fight. Don't nobody want to fight you and you end up having to fight tough no-name people for little bread. You just got to keep working. Gary Antoine gets all the respect. He don't duck no work. He don't duck no work. He gets all the utmost respect over here. He's not ducking no work. He not ducking it. So what we doing? You don't want to work, bro. So what we doing? Who next? Alberto Puello already beat Gary Antoine. That's a good fight for Keyshawn. He's not going to fight him. He don't want no real work. Please don't make me start screaming into the camera, bro. He cooked. I'm not about to sit up here and lie to y'all about these guys. I don't care about none of them. They not my friends or nothing. He don't want to work, bro. If he did, why he not getting it? All right then. Dalton Smith, he knocked out Sabril. He a good fight for Key. He not trying to work, bro. You can keep naming all these people. He running around going to Puerto Rico and Mexico and doing all this other stuff, bro. He ain't trying to work, bro.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
He not trying to work. So we got to call it a day.
Let me see if this cat
We gotta call it a day, bro. He not trying to get no work out here. Let's see what Dalton Smith be looking like in there.
Broken.
Well, Jose Cepeda has said in the build-up that he's ready to retire if he loses this one, but he's moved.
Oh. Listen, Dalton Smith ain't that sweet, but because he beat somebody off the juice. Dude wasn't on the juice. He wasn't on steroids to keep his endurance up. Because when he was, he actually killed somebody named Maxim Dadashev. He gets no respect. Dalton Smith got decent fundamentals, but he not that sweet in there. He not that nasty in there. He too straight up and down, no head movement. I'm looking at him right now, he ain't got no head movement. He got decent strength. No head movement though, that's a nightmare. Gotta move your dome piece. He's not moving it. He'll get cooked. Ryan to cook Dalton Smith. Get him right up out of there. He don't move his head. He'll get his pack busted in there. Low say Dalton Smith, he knocked out. Yeah, well, Sabril was literally on performance at Hamptons, and when he wasn't on him, he got cooked. And he wasn't never good. Without the drugs or not, he just wasn't good. All he did was come forward like this and throw mad punches. Like he was just a black Puerto Rican with blonde hair. That's it. They thought they was gonna make a market with him. They was gonna build a market off of Cuz. Then he did nothing. He wasn't never nice out there. Stop the madness. We gotta move on. He wasn't it. My G. Lo said, what about, hey, bro, I don't want to hear about Keyshawn no more, bro. He not trying to scrap, bro. Just get him up out of here. I ain't trying to hear it. You could just stop it today. He don't want no work. I don't want it. I don't want to hear about it, bro. Keyshawn not trying to get no work. Bring somebody else up. He just running around being a clown. He not trying to work.
Is John Wick's pistol actually special or just Hollywood magic?
It's not Hollywood magic. That Canic is not Hollywood magic.
Weapon. It's a Terran Tactical Combat Master. It is essentially a $3,000 tactical cheat code. Look closely at the gun. First, the rough texture on the grip. That is custom stippling. In a real gunfight, your hands get covered in sweat and blood. A factory plastic grip will slip. Stippling locks the weapon to your hand. Second, look at the bottom.
Yeah, bro. He not trying to get work.
He's trying to beat everybody on this court. They can beat up everybody else.
I would push in Keyshawn. I would have another fight or two before I fight him.
These guys think the man real. He got to get some work. He was so tough. Why he didn't get to work with Andy Cruz? He didn't want it. Get him out of here. Andy Cruz, I don't care if Andy Cruz lost to Muay Thai. Keyshawn didn't fight him. At 35, he got up out of there.
I created a new dunk in the middle of a contest to beat the best dunkers in the world. But then Lipek...
See what I'm saying?
Look at these absolute killers I'm up against. Just Fly, Lipek, Smooth. The competition was crazy right out the gate with dunks like this and this. So everyone was on fire, myself included. But in the finals, Lipek pulls out a freaking 720 dunk. Earning him a perfect score, so I had to pull out my secret weapon. The reverse double arm in the rim, aka the crown, which put us into overtime. So Lipek does something I've never seen before.
You know what I mean? So what Keyshawn?
While doing a 360 between the legs dunk.
What's good with MJ the family?
So I turned to Smooth and asked, what do you think if I try a one-hand cup windmill over somebody through a double dunk with double arm in the rim? He looked at me with a blank face and just said, you're crazy, man. But I felt like it was pop.
Listen, Teofimo need to get another coach and master boxing, real fundamentals. You understand that? Teofimo need to get a real coach, get some real boxing in, so he could be a better boxer, bro. He not doing nothing in there. He's not trying to get no work for real. Bruce Carrington, you tripping if you think you smoking Floyd. Man, it's a lot of clown talk on the internet these days. It's clown work. We got to get it together. Tio got to get his fundamentals together, man. He was looking crazy. His last fight, he didn't know how to slip and come forward. See, that's why he should have just stayed with Canelo and them and worked it out, bro. We should have stayed with Canelo and them and worked it out. See what I'm saying? We gotta get some work, bro. A lot of these guys ain't trying to get no work. All they doing is trying to pick and choose a style that match their style so they could be successful. They're not just taking anybody. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. They're not about to get no work with nobody, bro. They're just out here to do nothing.
I got this.
You don't got it. Because if you did, you will be in there getting the work. You're not getting the work because you don't want the work. Your skill set, your defense. Yeah, Keyshawn beat every man. Where is it at? Who is he getting work with? Not a soul. He not getting work with a soul. Man gotta get some work, bro. I gotta get that shea butter. unremovable fatty acids. You know what I'm saying? We were just looking at some boxing. We're gonna go back on the gram, see what they talking about. We just scrolling through the gram.
Look at it. Look at it.
Scrolling through the gram.
Look at it. Look. Look at it. You little.
They don't want no work.
It's the wrong year.
Zeke, when I called the hospital, they said they didn't have any records for an Ezekiel Cross born in 2002. But they for damn sure had one in 98.
That seems you're older than me.
Zeke, you're not 19. You're 23.
Hey, bro, what? A nigga was 32 in college trying to hoop? Get him out of here.
As soon as that song came on and his lyrics came on, you know, it kind of hit home for me. You know, and I was like, hey, this is a song I want to be a part of. I wouldn't have wrote that verse. As soon as that song.
Wait. Hold up. You mean to tell me that nobody ever knew about Glenn Rogers, the convicted serial killer, and this person was Nicole Simpson's handyman?
Yeah, bro, I've been saying that. I said that when they said OJ killed dude, they had a serial killer working for dude, and they tried to blame it on OJ, bro.
And Ron Goldman. Nobody knew this. Why am I just now finding out about this? Isn't it funny that
everybody said everybody knew that?
That nobody ever knew. This is just now coming about, and the media, I guess, suppressed it after OJ died. That's very suspicious. They said from the span of 93 to 95, he committed over 60 murders. 60! He was known as the cross-country killer or the Casanova killer, and he was known for...
And everybody kept saying OJ killed them people, bro. OJ didn't do nothing, bro.
He intentionally did this because he was never brought up as a witness. He was never brought up as a...
Yeah, bro. It was all cap, bro.
That nothing is what it seems. So just listening to the media, you can't even believe anything.
Dude, that's what I be trying to tell y'all, bro. Yeah, bro, like these guys ain't trying to get no work, bro. They in there faking like they know how to shell and man, they not doing nothing in there, bro. They cap. It's horrible boxing. Horrible. They don't be bending their knees. They can't take pressure. It's just a wide range of things going on that I'm noticing in the boxing professional world. Excuse me. Did they claim that they be doing? They have no idea. Yeah, bro, it's clown work at its finest. They have no idea what they're doing.
Like, we can do the ceremony and all that kind of stuff, but I'm not going to put my focus on my business. Y'all not understand how expensive the work can be.
Like, this is a wrap, buddy. These people don't know what they doing in that ring, bro. They just be in there. As soon as the bell go off, they get to skipping out there. And whatever they can't do, they do. And this is boxing right now is just about matchmaking. And a lot of these guys running up on these other guys. Bro, it's people in your weight. You trying to get work with certain people, bro. If they don't want to work with you, go another route, bro.
Man, shut your dumb ass up.
Please. You're not trying to work for real, bro. And it's trash buckets. We know you're not trying to work. So like if you a boxer and it's somebody in your weight class that's a Mexican style fighter and he punching and you trying to go in there and get in there with another brother, is because you tired, you don't want the Mexican work. We know that. You cooked. You cooked. You cooked.
I'm sick.
That's what you be saying when they be pressing. You're not trying to get to work. You're not trying to get it, bro. We know that now. So it's time to stop faking the funk on the nasty. On the nasty dunk, because we know you're not trying to get to work. T.O. definitely need to make sure he gets some real boxing fundamentals and learn how to use his feet and come forward. All that stupid work they was doing when his dad was coaching, throwing punches, switching. Bro, that's not real boxing, bro. It don't matter if your dad was on the sauce, whatever he was on. He wasn't teaching you boxing, because the things he was showing you, he never did in the pros. So how would you know they worked? Explain it. If you never did these moves in the pros, how you know they work? You don't. You're just yapping. You gotta chew your clothes. They're good for you. Yeah, bro, these guys gotta get some work. They're not getting no work. They don't know how to catch punches, slip them, bob, weave, get up under. They don't know how to do none of that. They just be in there doing anything. So yeah, like, pretty soon, you're gonna start seeing David Benavidez struggle. You gotta get some real work. He need to holler at me. I need to go to Miami. Make sure he good. Get in that gym. Know what I'm saying? Get some real work. Learn how to jab and work off the jab constantly. Bang, 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 bang. You know what I mean? Like my man Dave Flat be saying, bing, 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 bing. See that right there, I don't even see guys working like that. Primarily sticking off the jab. Catch, bang. Catch, bang, catch, bang, bang, catch, bang. They not doing none of that. They're not even in a proper stance. They not there. They not there, buddy. is sickening. It is sickening. And I don't appreciate it at all. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. It's not a good look. And I'm watching myself on the live. The thing is, if the opponent is right here, once you put your hands up, see how my elbows is down? Let me show you. See how my elbows is down? This part of my arm, pin it right here. That hand right there. You showing this. This part of my arm, right there, pin. Fist. This hand on the side of the chin. That way, bang, bang. This gives you momentum to catch the jab. If you're really not that quick with it, then you keep the hand right here. But even if you just keep the hand right here, the jab that's coming in, it has to pass your hand up first. That's when you just kick it to the side. You see what I'm saying? I've explained this before. When they throwing the right hand at you, the right hand got to come to your hand be first. And all you do is it's going to come to your hand. Once the fist, you can literally take your hand on the wrist and kick it to the side, jab right off of it. Kick it, uppercut, hook up off of it. If it's another right-hander, before we even get to that, if he jabbing to the body, you see this part of your arm right here, you just use that to block the jab to the body. If they're coming inside, bang, you use this arm. Boom, 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 boom. That's just parrying and catching shots. A parry is different from a catch. The best way to defend the right hand without when you jabbing against another right-hander is when you jab, you take your hand off the line. And you got to feint, because the guys that got good right hands, they'll try to come over your jab. So at right, you feint them. See what they're going to do, and you time them with your jab. You just be in front of them. If they throwing it, if you throw the jab and they throw the right hand, all you got to do is slip it. Pop, slip, bang, you hit them with a hook. See, I'm going to stand right-handed. If you throw the jab and they try to come over top with the right hand, you can either, let me see. When I be boxing and I'm teaching boxing and they throw a jab and they throw in the right hand, yeah, I just said it, you got to feint, because that means a guy trying to time your jab with the right hand. So if you keep feinting, bang, because a feint it could put somebody in a position to where they're going to get defensive, and then that'll buy you a second or a half a second to either step to the side, take your head off the line, whatever they be saying. Because, you know, they be using this new stuff. You're supposed to keep your head moving. They be saying you're supposed to have your head off the line, but if your head is off the line and it's stuck right here, then this is the line. You got to be moving your head at all times. Your head should be constantly moving. Looking. Running shots. You know what I'm saying? You do. Especially, and that was a good question, RB the baller, because you're saying how to defend the right hand while jabbing. That means you're not using your feints. See, this is the thing, man. Boxing got rules. Shout out to the Paul Netoru. It's Ramadan. Shout out to the Paul Netoru. You know we teach off the chart. And this season is the season of Amen. You were made in the likeness of peace. Reclaim your peace, then you can attain your reason for coming into existence, the enjoyment of life. So what would make you be at peace so you're not getting smoked with the right hand or the left? Because if it's two lefties, you jab, they're going to come over the top. That's when you got to feint. Feint. You see them? Jab, roll the shoulder, come right back. You see what I'm saying? Hey, bro, thanks for spelling my name correctly. Sheesh. And a lot of guys don't be at peace off that jab because they don't know how, they don't have a sense of defense. You got to use your feints, bro. That's all. You got to use your feints. Let me let y'all hear the law I'm in real quick. Smoke your boots with it.
It is entitled The 11 Laws of
The reason
God.
why you got to feint.
The law of Amen. You were made in the likeness of a piece that nothing can disturb.
Nothing can disturb it.
Reclaim your peace.
Reclaim your peace.
That you attain to your reason
for coming into existence.
To existence.
The enjoyment of life.
The enjoyment of life. Reasoning.
Hey, listen. You were made in the likeness of peace that nothing can disturb. Reclaim your peace. Assalamu alaikum. May peace be unto you. So, in a religious sense, this is Kemetic law. And all law come out of Kemite. Come from the Kemites. We don't think on this channel, so if you don't know, you got to do more due diligence. I think, or your thoughts, this is the softest era of boxing we've ever witnessed. And can't none of these kids fight like that. You are absolutely correct, my brother. None of them can scrap like that, bro. They really not that nice like that. They not, I'm sorry. They not nice like that. It ain't got nothing to do with me. They not hims. They not hims, bro. Go ahead, grab it. And that's what I'm saying about boxing. A lot of Hamza, the boxers of the day, just don't have the skills. They are not putting in the work in the gym like that. I would like to say something, if I may, Mr. Milo Williams. Some of the guys are putting in the work. But how many guys in the NBA are not trained by NBA players? It don't make no sense. If you're not in the NBA, how is you training somebody to be in the NBA? You wasn't never there. You don't even know the terminology. You don't even know the terminology, brother. So how would you know? You don't. That's what I'm saying. That makes it difficult. And that's all I'm saying. It takes one to know what? One. It takes one to know one. That's all I'm saying. If I'm lying, I'm flying. It takes one to know one. You don't even know no boxing. So how is you actually teaching somebody something that you never did? My name ain't Troy King. My name Hamza, blood. Ramadan Mubarak. I work for Troy King. I work for Troy King, bro. You gotta keep the shea butter going. I work for Troy King. I am not Troy King. I keep telling you that. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you, bro. I'm just on here to teach the craft, to make sure the guys got it. You know, you can get mad. You can... It's rules to boxing, bro. You don't just go in there and think you're going to do what you want to do. No all-time great did that. If you watch all the all-time greats, they all had similar attributes and skill sets. Head movement, defense, knowing how to catch punches, knowing how to fight on the inside. That's just boxing. That ain't got nothing to do with me. Nothing. You see what I'm saying? No, it's not. You go to a trainer that everybody else got, that's successful. This is what I understand, guys. RB the baller. Listen, no, I'm not tripping. But just think about this. We seen who's successful. You just go to them. That's all, bro. We know who's successful. You just go to them, bro. That's it. We ain't got to make it rocket science. We seen who is successful. You just go to them. It says, Shakur is talking about putting weight restrictions on fighters because he don't got no work and he's scared of that 35 Abdullah Mason. Stop playing with your boys. He's terrified of that Abdullah Mason at 35. I keep trying to tell you, bruh. Why would you try to put a weight restriction on somebody when you could just get to work at 135 where you was at? You can't. Tell him I said it. D1AWM said, facts, there's rules to this ish. The 99% of onlookers do not know the first thing. I thought you can't learn them from watching boxing. You have to do the act of boxing. That is absolutely correct, my garlic butter gang member. Garlic butter, man. It's the garlic butter gang, bro. You already know what it is. It's that simple, bro. The Killertainment clan. Let's work. You get in there with somebody who know what they doing. They gonna teach you. They gonna say, no, bro, that's fake. They don't really be doing stuff like that. That's fake. Hit my Zelle. Hit my Zelle, bro. Do we got 17 likes in here? Let me check. We got 17 likes. Hold on, let me check. Where's the likes at? I have no likes. Maybe it don't show on here. But listen. We gotta Shakur Cap, bro. Listen, I hold black fighters accountable. They all can get to work, bro. They need to be working with my man Prentice Brewer. They need to really get this work, bro. It's mad fighters that you could work with, bro. It's mad ex-fighters that used to box. They looking to coach guys and do different things. They not trying to pay the bread and they not trying to get to work. That's all it is. Listen, when I get around them, hey bro, don't ask me nothing without no bread. I don't want to catch your mitts. I don't want to get it on tape. I don't care about none of that. You know what I'm saying? No, if I'm not getting paid, no, I'm not picking up no mitts. I'll let this guy do it. I did this. I need to be in the corner. If you're not paying me to do nothing, I'll sit back and watch. I'll get on the mitts and hit some mitts. Teach you how to catch some hands. Blow your shoulders out, pause. You know what I'm saying? Milo from the UK, man. He watching from the UK. Shout out to the United Kingdom. Where you from? Wales? What are other parts of the UK? Hold on, let me go and see where it is. Kingdom. Country in Europe. England, Scotland, and Wales. In Northern Ireland. Ireland is not a part of them. Oh, my man from London. Cool. My man from London. They got a World Bank in London. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to London. Shout out to my bro from London. In here watching this work. In here watching this work. Let's see what's going on in the atmosphere. Yeah, bro, but these guys don't really be knowing boxing. These guys don't be knowing no boxing. So it really don't make any no difference. They know it of nothing. You know what I mean? So don't make me no difference. You better learn how to scrap. Because if you don't learn from a pro, you're doing yourself a disservice and you're not learning anything. Get to Ronnie Shields. Get to Derek. Oh yeah, we gotta see that. Listen, that's one guy that nobody won't work with is Albert Bell. Cause he is 6 foot 5'11". He 5'11", 6 feet out here at 135. They won't work with Albert Bell. And that's when you just gotta, hey blood, you just gotta go to Zuffa. Get your work. For the guys who not getting work, get up in Zuffa and get your work, bruh. Or you gonna get left out here. They getting money over there. You know what I'm saying? They're getting money. So you might as well get up over there. Stop hating on your own progress. Start working. You know what I'm saying? Albert Bell versus Andy Cruz is good work, but that's the thing. You could be from Cuba all you want. You're not going to be able, that's a hard fight for Andy Cruz because Albert Bell is so tall. He's a Ohio boxer, if I'm not mistaken. He going to have to walk through that jab. And boxers don't like to come in and slip onto the inside and get to work, bruh. It is what it is. He gonna have to get on that. The moment he get hit with a shot, he gonna be hurt. Neck broke. Breaking news. They don't want to work. They ducking, running, and hiding. What are we supposed to do with that? Nathanis. Get them out of here, buddy. We don't want to work with you. Listen, my man A is Mr. Sign the Contract. He didn't got offers from Tony Harrison, not offers. They didn't offer all these guys. Nobody wants to fight cuz. Hey, bro, y'all don't nobody want to fight cuz. Nobody. They just gonna act like the fighters don't exist. It's clown work. It's clown work, bro. So pretty much this ain't even boxing what we doing. But see, over at that Zuffa, oh, your ass gonna get some work, bro. Dana White don't, hey, bro, they don't care. They got a pool of fighters. You gonna be getting work with them. That's it. They paying, they don't want to hear it. Get to work. You either get to work or get up out of there, bro. It's really that simple. It's that simple. You either get to work or remove yourself. Remove it. Remove it. Remove it. You don't want it. And listen, it's kind of crazy that I got to explain this to y'all. It's crazy. Boxing is painful. Did you see when Keith Thurman had that big knot on his head, bro? You didn't have that knot on your head. That hurt during the fight and weeks and months after. He had a contusion and a lump this big on his head from a headbutt, bro. Do you think you want to feel that again? Now, just to think if it wasn't a headbutt and somebody punching you, breaking you down. Conwell need a new coach. Conwell need a real coach, bro. Conwell need a real coach. He need a real coach, bro. Them guys don't know nothing. Hold on, let me call my mans and ask him real quick. Let me call my homie and ask him real quick. Because Conwell really nice. He just ain't got no good coach. Holmes ain't answering. Yeah, Conwell will be some good work, bro. He gonna be some good work. And that's one thing. Bakram wasn't even trying to get in there with him and then got beat up by Josh Kelly. Made no sense. What's good with Coda Kid 2653? All these numbers, bro. What is y'all doing? Yeah, these guys don't be really wanting that work, bro. So there ain't nothing we could do about it. Nothing. Nathanis. They don't want it. So what do we do? They ain't doing out here but telling beautiful lies. They don't want no work. It's sick to me. I'm seeing enough. And I know why they don't want no work, because once again, boxing is painful. So you gotta think, you a professional, you in the ring, your coach telling you to do something, and you like, well, how is that gonna work? Because I actually be in there, and every time I do it, I get hit trying to do it, and I'm not trying to get stopped. Did you ever think of that? That's common sense, bro. It's common sense. Come on. Like, come on, people. This is common sense, man. They're not trying to get in there and take the punishment for the lack of knowledge, bruh, and wisdom of boxing. What are we talking about? It's the hurt game. And on every platform, they be talking about everything but how how painful boxing is. Have you ever been punched in your jaw by a pro? To feel the sharpness of that? Like, no. No, you haven't. So it don't make no sense for real. You're not gonna get better. What does Albert game plan need to be for Andy Cruz basketball 12100? To box, use the strong jab, bruh. Keep him at bay with the jab, make him work to try to slip to get inside. Make him have to work to get in there. That's gonna make him tired. And then as soon as he get in range, you hit him. If he coming straight in, straight right or straight left, depending on where elbow barrel is. If he trying to slip up under, you had a jab and an uppercut ready. It's that simple. Coming straight in, jabbing, 2-3. Angle out off the check hook. If he trying to slip and roll and get on the inside, jab. Soon as he get low and come up in there, you run both the uppercuts to the body and to the head. It's that simple, bro. And then get right back on your jab and hooking off the jab, check hooking. You don't let him get in there. You don't let him get in there, bro. You keep jabbing him and keeping him at bay. He try to throw something, you parry his shots. Once that's done, how is he scoring? I need somebody. He not, bro. He not scoring. No, you don't catch shit. I just told you. Ain't nothing to catch. You don't let him on the inside. If you catching his punches, that means Andy Cruz is in his range. And Albert Bell is 5'11" or however tall he is. You shouldn't be catching no punches. You should be, soon as he throws something, parry it, knock it down, put your jab on him. Bop, bop, yop, 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 keeping him at bay. Not even trying to stick it, flicking it. Yop, 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 yop. Soon as he come in, right hand. Yop, you try to get low. Yop. Soon as he try to get low, uppercut, straight right, hook, bang, bang. You just keep running the same combinations. One of the rules in boxing, the shorter man cannot fight the taller man off the back foot. Same rule, reverse side. The taller man should not be fighting the shorter man on the front foot. Mario Barrios. You get Diego Corrales against Floyd. You're giving Philip Ndu against Floyd. You're giving up your height. It's that simple. Those are the rules. Basic rules of boxing. If y'all the same height, then you check the fighter's skill set and tape. You see what he lack. If you see his feet slow, you're boxing. You make him use his feet. If you see he trying to box and he ain't got no power, you keep coming to him, putting pressure on him, beating him up. What he gonna do is try to fight power with power, get tired and gas out. It's that simple. It's that simple, bro. And guys don't know that. They don't get it. They don't understand boxing. And in the Bay, they be trying to understand boxing without paying for it. Hey, blood, that's dead. I don't want to hear another man talking about no, this the game, I don't want to hear it no more. It's the cat. You cat. Yeah, you shouldn't, Albert Bell shouldn't be getting hit with nothing. Nothing. He shouldn't be catching punches nowhere. He got to make Andy Cruz come in the inside, slip and get in. And that's why Shakur not getting in there with certain guys. He's trying to drain them in weight. Those tricks are over with, bro. Tank got that off first. That's over with. We not getting work with you at that weight. You can go down to 35 and get your work. You know what I mean? That's when they coming in low. You hear? Bang, you come in low. Bang, bang, you cook. Bang, bang, you cooked. They coming straight in. Like Elijah Garcia. Bang, right hand down the crack. Bang, cook him off of it. Check, hook, and turn him. Right back on the jab, coming in straight in again. Now, you feint him. He gonna duck down, run him into the upper. Feint, boom. Like, oh my God, I'm done. I'm giving y'all too much. Ain't nobody hit the Zelle yet. Nobody is sending me even $1. It's crazy. I'm looking at it. I got the Zelle right there. The email and the phone number. All you gotta do is, I take $1. You cap. I'm giving you all you need right now. I'm giving you all you need right now, bro. Pause. I'm giving you what you need as we speak. See what I'm saying? I'm giving you what you need. And that's the thing about boxing. You gotta know the technical skill of boxing. The Zelle is registered, bro. What are you talking about? Hit the Zelle. Hit the Zelle. You gotta hit the Zelliante. You gotta hit the Zelliante, bro. Phone number or email. Yup, you can use my mobile number or my email. Don't matter. I got the email up there. Let's get working. But yeah, bro, hold on. We're gonna check you out real quick. Give you a shout out. My man Khaled Crosby just hit the Zelle. It's the email, bro. It's in the link. My man just hit it. Pause for the 5. You feel me? Shout out to my man Khaled Crosby with the $5 Zelle. My man Khaled. Ramadan Mubarak, bro. But yeah, bro, these guys don't have the skill set yet. They don't. They ain't got it. They ain't got it, champs. They don't have it. It's to my email. But yeah, bro. So like I was saying, boxing is kind of painful. So when y'all thinking these guys, man, Shakur gonna do this and Ryan, hey, bro, them punches be hurting. And he not trying to get hit with that. That's all it is. These guys not trying to get hit by them shots. I know they not. You know what I'm saying? Gotta take your time in there. You gotta take your time because the pain from them punches is gonna be different, bro. It is, and if you're not trying to take that punishment, you're gonna make the fight difficult for yourself. And that's just the truth of the matter. And you guys don't get that. You think everybody just gonna go for this boxing work and everybody gonna be boxing off the back foot. Listen, that Japanese guy that fought Gary Russell, he's crazy work for anybody. He's crazy work for anybody. We haven't seen it, exactly. So that's what I'm saying. They gotta be careful because you don't want to get your jaw broke. Trying to rush in there and get a shot off or your nose. Gotta take your time in there. That's all. You gotta take your time in there. And that's what guys don't be doing, and they be getting they jaws, they noses. They don't have proper head movement. And these things, like some of the guys, they think they be moving their head, they really don't. They don't really be moving their head. No, he can't do it if he don't know how to do it, if he haven't been taught by a professional. That's my point of why these guys are having so much problems in the professionals right now, because they don't know how to do the things that their coaches is telling them to do. They don't know how to articulate it. They don't know how to articulate their skill set through fundamental boxing. They don't know how to do that. That's clear as day. That's clear as day, bro. It's clear as day. We could see it. And then we could see the general talking in boxing. Get out there and let your hands go and all that. That's not it, bro. That's not it. At some point, you have to give instruction and tell the man how to execute. Hey, listen, he's doing this. This is how you offset it. Feinting. Use the spear jab off the feint. And then as soon as you spear jab, move your head. And watch another shot gonna open up off the head movement. See what I'm saying? Gotta be, yeah. And then when you moving your head, it calls you to move your shoulders and use your legs to slip by taking small squats down so you could change levels. You see how I'm doing that? That's why people be having them problems. Because they don't know the proper body mechanics to slip a shot. They don't know them. Listen, I've been teaching it. And every time I get with a pro and teach them, they be like, oh. And I have to tell them, no, this is not a slip. You got to turn and twist and drop. You got to move your body because you got to think about boxing in this manner. Excuse me. Excuse me, little burpees. Boxing, if you slip a shot, you made a miss, so you got to make them pay. So what if you make somebody miss by overcommitting to the slip or by slipping out of position? Then the shot you come back and throw is going to be doo-doo ball zo. It's not going to be a good shot. Because when you slipped the shot, you slipped and got out of position. You wasn't in position, bro. You can't be slipping out of position. You got to slip your shot, stay in position. So you can come back with a good right hand. Slip the left hand or the right hand, come back with a good hook. The slip you make has to be a dang near perfect slip so you can execute the hook how it's supposed to be thrown. A slip is just a load without throwing a shot. So if say I'm about to throw a left hand, you see how I load that up? But what if he throw a jab? Slip, bang. What if he throw the left? Slip, boom. If you're not doing that correctly, you're gonna get hit with the shot and it's gonna throw off your timing on how to time the guy and throw you off balance by knocking you around in the ring. It's not gonna work. Andy Cruz got a box coming forward, and we haven't seen that. And that's what I'm saying with Shakur. Everybody not going to get in there and get stupid with you and be fighting off the front foot. They're not going to do it. So that's all that is. It take time to learn this. You gotta rep this over and over. And like I said, if you don't have a pro teaching you, and it's the thing, you could still be a pro and not know fundamentals. Not all pros got good fundamentals. And we know that by watching their fighters fight. It's that simple. We know by watching a fighters get work, bro. It's that simple, man. It's not, we don't have to make this rocket science. It's that simple. If you don't know, you got to get in there and execute with somebody who know what they doing. Anytime you see a fighter not getting with a coach who know what they doing, it's because they want to do what they want to do. They don't want to learn. Because the coach, especially a teacher of boxing as I, and a student of the game, I'm going to make you do what makes the other guy uncomfortable. So you're going to have to learn how to do that. And over time, those fights, you get better at doing it. And then you create other styles. And then over time, all of them mesh together. And then you be using an all-time great style. So it don't matter if the guy coming forward, you're going to be catching, slipping, running shots, slip, bang, 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 bang. And then if you need to box, you're going to be slicking him off the back foot, check hooking him and turning him. If you're in the middle of the ring, you're going to control the middle of the ring. That's it. And it's not hard to do. But if you don't have nobody teaching you, and I back in the day, I used to hear a lot of coaches say, yeah, we working on what he do natural. We gonna perfect it. If it's already natural, you can't perfect that. So what are you talking about? What are you talking about, bro? You can't perfect something somebody do naturally. Now it's time to get on their deficiencies and work them through. You got to work on that guy's deficiencies. See what he doing. No, this fighter do it. See, a lot of these guys try to beat these fighters with the style that they comfortable with. That's not going to work when you get on a certain level. It's going to get you cooked. It's going to get you cooked. They're going to throw you in the pot and they're going to whip their wrist with you. And you're going to be hurt. Sleep. See what I'm saying? You got to take your time. Rolling up under, pulling, throwing shots. So, I mean, it's that simple, bro. Boxing is not something that's a rocket science like everybody be making it. It's just simple rules, but people want to make up their own rules and try to fight how they want to fight. And they don't work like that. Sometimes you got to put pressure on a guy. Sometimes you got to box a guy. Sometimes you got to stand in the middle of the ring. A lot of these guys can't do that because the defense is not up to par. They don't have that as an asset in their boxing game. That's all. Hey, hit your Zelle. Hit the Zelle. Hit your Zelle, bro. Don't play with it. And this is why you see some guys calling out to guys that compliment their own style. Even Boots. Hey, I need a guy who come in a fight. Hey, bro, why can't you be the guy who bring in a fight? Because you can't fight coming forward. And I guarantee Josh Kelly will get to work with you. But that'll be a nightmare for you. Because we seen what happened with Karen. You don't get it. You don't get it. Josh Kelly will be boxing your ears all over the ring. And he got decent pop. Good timing. He athletic. Got size. Yeah, the Cash App still work. The Cash App still work. Oh, let me get on there for you. Hold on. We're gonna put the Cash App in the link. Don't trip. Don't trip. Cash App in the John. Right there. If you want to hit the Cash App, you'll do it better so you can really get your work in. You know, everybody ain't tech savvy. Yeah, bro, we don't need no YouTube super chats. We do direct to consumer work out here. Gotta look up what that means so you can know business law. So what I mean, it's gonna be crazy because y'all gonna start seeing these guys is running out of room. They're running out of real estate. They're running out of real estate, bro. So it's a wrap for them. It's gonna be hard. They're running out of real estate. They can't keep picking and choosing. You toast. You gotta get some real work out here. You know. I tell these guys all the time, man, they don't, you know, it's guys out, and listen, this was gonna hurt. Listen, I'm about to explain it. When you see me on a platform training somebody and you really see how it works in real time, you're gonna be saying, I should have just paid him. It's just gonna get more and more expensive. It's going to get more and more expensive. Then by the time you get, hey man, do you think you can work? Hey blood, it's 20 racks for a camp. I'm done. You're going to work the whole camp. That's what I'm charging. We're going to do these sad things. Then you're going to go about your business. But hey, these guys don't know no better. They hypnotized off what they think clout is. When the person that they got never did nothing. They just famous or whatever the case is. Let's see who hit the cash app. Coded Kid with the $20 cash app. Let me give him the triple heart. My man Coded Kid with the $20 cash app. We getting bread. The $20 cash app. Your $20 holler. Shout out to my man Coded Kid at 506. $20 cash app. We out here. Stay on for 20 minutes. Another 20 minutes. Let me get the clock going. Appreciate you. Yeah, bro. So you got to understand that boxing is just simple, fundamental rules. I mean, you can bend them and manipulate a little bit, but you can't break the rules, because if you do, it's going to cause you to get smoked in there, cooked. Remember when everybody was saying, I'm with the smoke? See how quick that, they wasn't even saying it right. And I'm the first person that was saying that on TV, in boxing, on interviews. It's I throw smoke. You will get smoked. You're not with the smoke. That means if somebody pull out your strap, and listen, when you hit somebody with a firearm, you can literally see the entry room smoking from the heat. So that's why they saying he got smoked. It's smoke coming from the firearm and the entry wound. So no, you're not with that. You can't breathe it in or nothing. It's you throw smoke. Cause when it hit that chin, your chin gonna be on fire. You're gonna be hurt. You're gonna be hurt. Shout out to my man Coda Kid. Keep the questions coming. Yeah, bro. That's all it is. You got to be aware of what's going on in the boxing ring. Not to your own knowledge. You know what I'm saying? You definitely don't want to get smoked in there, buddy. You see what I'm saying? You definitely don't want to get smoked in there, buddy. You don't want to get smoked in there. You definitely don't want that. See what I'm saying? You gotta know what you're doing in boxing, bro. You just can't go in there trying to make up moves because you know it looks sweet on the mitts. And I barely, when I'm doing mitts for somebody, I'm not even throwing like 6 punches. I'm not doing all that. 6 punches straight. Pop, 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 and all that, because that's not realistic. It's really about combinations. Putting your combinations together. That's what it's about. You gotta put them combinates together. I don't be doing all of that. I'll be having you throwing a 6-piece, 1, 2, 5. 1, 2, 5, 2, 3, 2. You smoke. Throw that over and over. 1, 2, 5, 2, 3, 2. 1, 2, 5, 2, 3, 2. 1, 2, 2, 3, 2. Now listen, you hit somebody with that, they're gonna be hurt because they're gonna be using punches coming out from under, in the middle, and around the corner. That's all. And then you really get up in there, and then after you throw your combination, you get back on your head movement. So you get the pop, 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 pop. Catch, catch, boom, boom, boom. Come right off of it. It's gonna take you time. You know? Gotta have head movement, combinations, footwork, know how to keep your chin down. You know. You got to know what you're doing in there, bro. It makes a big difference. Especially when you got somebody training them on pad work, catching their hands, because what you're doing is you're teaching them how to do something through action, and that action sticks with you. I know, because I used to do a certain type of mitts, and then that's when I started learning to put the mitts to, hey, that's one thing Boots is not gonna do, is get in there with Charlo. Hey man, stop. Now, listen, Boots don't want no Charlo off no 3-year layoff, a 1-year layoff. He don't want that. Listen, how would you, he ain't even called the man out. He don't want to work. He don't want that. We gotta be honest with ourselves. He doesn't want that. He don't want it, bro. Boots is one of them people, bro. He ain't trying to get no work, bro. When was his last fight? Has he fought anybody at 54? And this I know he capped. Cause he was claiming he made the weight easy. Man, I make the weight easy. I've been on weight since Wednesday. As soon as he got done, he came up out of 150.47. You know another person they don't want it with is my man Blair the Flair. They do not want work with Cuz, bro. They don't want work with Cuz. I know that for a fact. Blair the Flair is smoking shit. Smoking sheesh. They don't want to work with Blair, bro. He awkward, he a hard puncher, and he in the gym every day on shape. 147. And they not trying to get work with Cuz. Man, Boots ain't. When the last time Boots fought, bro? Somebody put it in the chat right now. When the last time Boots fought? When the last time Boots got some work, bro? Somebody let me know. Well, let me pause the music real quick. When the last time Boots got some work? Huh? When the last time Cuz got some work? He don't want to work. He not out there. He not doing nothing. He been at 54 forever. And I don't even mean it like forever. When is his first fight? His fight, he tried to get Virgil Ortiz, they shelved him. Arbitration in court. Now who he gonna get? Xander Zayas? And let you know what?
Hey, bro.
Let's go to the 54 champs and see what's going on.
Your head is wild, bro.
Let's go to the 54 champs right now. Let's go to the 54 champs. Let's go to the 54 champs right now. Well, we gonna see. Because Boots should have been got some work. He don't want no work, bro.
I would have been hollered at Zai. He young.
He don't want that.
I would have been hollered at young Cuz.
He don't want it.
I would have been hollering his name if I can make 54.
He don't want that.
I know he ain't hollering front door because front door is a problem.
Yeah, Boots is dead at 54. He about to be talking about he need to go to 60. Watch. All right. This who the champs at 54. Josh Kelly, nightmare for Boots. Because we seen what happened with Karen. He can't fight coming forward. Xander Zayas. Jerron Ennis is the interim. So he can really get to work with Xander. Sebastian Fundora. Virgil Ortiz is the interim.
I don't know, I'm trying to go to sleep.
Then Xander Zayas is the WBO. Xander Zayas is the WBO and the WBA, bro. So you gotta get to work with somebody. Boots ain't about to fight none of them. Boots ain't about to get work with none of them guys, bro. I'm telling you, he's scary. He's scary. He's not about to get to work with none of those gentlemen, bro. It's a wrap. It's a rap scrap. It's a wrap, bro. Xander Zayas got the WBO. Sebastian Fundora got the WBC. Xander Zayas got the WBA. And Josh Kelly. Boots can't beat none of them, bro. None of them. Talking about 154 is mine. Well, instead of fighting, and see, this makes more sense. Instead of fighting Virgil Ortiz, Why are you not fighting Sebastian Fundora? Why? Because you tried it. They shelved. I'm glad they did that, bro. Because we need to see you in there. We need to look up Xander Zayas on BoxRec. You know what I'm saying? He not gonna fight no Fundora, bro. Like, bro, I'm about to end the live in a minute, cause he not doing that, bro. He not gonna do that. He not gonna do it. He's not doing it. He don't got that. What? Listen. Just say out of the freak of nature, Keith Thurman win, Boots gonna be trying to get in there with Keith Thurman, bro. And that's a hard fight for Boots. Because Keith Thurman gonna be moving and boxing. And Keith Thurman can punch. He don't want none of that, bro. Boots is done. 54 is over. That's why he trying to... And that's the thing. Instead of fighting Virgil, who's the interim champion... Why ain't you get in there with Xander or Josh Kelly? Cause you don't want to work. Now that Virgil Ortiz is gone, now what? Now that Virgil Ortiz is out the picture, now what? You done. You done.
Well, if you don't mind, what's the name of them gonna come up in there? Brittany coming up in there today.
So what is he gonna do? What is he going to do?
Get up in there, but I come train you. I know you're a little uncomfortable.
What is he gonna do?
So I'll take care of you.
Somebody gotta let me know. Cause Boots ain't getting no work, bro.
Huh? No.
Boots ain't getting no work. So y'all wanna bring up somebody else? Cause this is not favorable. It's not Boots. Boots can say 54 is his, but he ain't fighting none of the champions. I guarantee he don't. He probably gonna try to pick Josh Kelly. That ain't gonna work.
About 7-ish.
He not getting in there with Fundora. And Xander Zayas is you could say he trash or whatever. He's still a big guy. Matter of fact, let's see how big Xander Zayas is.
I'll call you when I'm finishing up.
She ain't trying to get to work.
Yeah.
She don't want no work, blood. She worrying about these women. Listen, Xander Zayas is 5'10". That means all that shucking and jiving you doing and doing all that fat. No, you're not going to be doing that with Xander because he right in your face. All the playing, you could do that with the shorter guys. But when somebody got to reach to, when you start playing to reach out and touch your head with the jab, you done. You done, bro. You done. Benavidez versus Zurdo. That's a hard fight for Benavidez, man. I'll be surprised. I'll be surprised, bro. I want to see that fight with Benavidez and Zurdo because he pretty big. And they fighting that cruiser. And you know what? Benavidez is cool, but why he not trying to get to work with Better BF? What happened with Benavidez? Simon saying he want to fight Better BF at light heavyweight. I'm not trying to hear. Got in there with Better BF. He was supposed to be talking about getting some work with B-Vol. Never got up in there with him. Instead, he went up to Cruiser to try to get with Zordo. He better hope it don't backfire. Because if he could have just got to work with Better BF, instead of calling out Canelo, you could have called out the man at 175, which was Better BF or B-Vol. You passed that up. Y'all got 240 left. If you want.
He tried to say serve B-Ball and train him.
He didn't.
Did the work.
And no, he lying, because then B-Ball came back and said I dropped him in sparring with a jab. Cat. No, Better BF than B-Ball. Better BF will fight anybody. Man, that's cat.
After fighting.
It's cat, bro. They're acting like they running from Benavidez, bro.
Please.
Stop it.
Stop it.
It's cat.
That nigga 40, he ain't worried about nobody.
Nobody. It was clear. Listen, then if that's the case, they could have been fought. They not fighting nobody. He could have called him out instead of going up to Cruiser. It's cat. He's never said their names. I've never heard Benavidez say, I want to fight Better BF. Show me a video. Put it in the jaw. I want to see it. He don't want to work. Y'all not gonna fool me, blood, with the cat. And if y'all want another, and listen, it's $1 a minute. If you want another 20 minutes, gotta get $20, man. You want another hour? We need 60. We got 1 minute left. Yeah, bro. These guys is cap about getting this work. Y'all not gonna fool me.
Never mind, come on with it because I'm in the car at the house. So Aaron ain't going over there to do that. We can go do this food real quick and lay down.
Yeah, it's a wrap, bro. You don't want to work. You don't.
Come on with it.
Better BF and B-Vol was already at light heavyweight. B-Vol not ducking no work. Better BF not ducking no work. So, what are we talking about? He don't want to work. That's it. That's what we talking about. We got 20 seconds left. So yeah, man, these guys is picking and choosing, and the reason why they doing that because they skill set and attributes don't match up against on a general level against any fighter.
Go against niggas.
They ain't even that. They scared because they don't have the skill to do it. Cause you gotta remember this shit hurt, bro. Getting hit in your head hurt. So if you don't know how to slip it, come up on the inside and get up in there, you're not trying to get it in your head. I don't get any. You can say whatever you want. I did it. Willie Nelson was a big 154 guy.
That nigga hitting hard.
And he punching. Soon as he hit me, I said, you know what? I gotta rethink about how I come up in here. It made me hesitant off rip. So miss me with the cat. Now listen, don't hate, subscribe, show love. Remember, you were made in a likeness of peace that nothing can disturb. Reclaim your peace that you may attain your reason for coming into existence, the enjoyment of life. That's it. Assalamu alaikum, Amenhotep. Miss me with the capiante. Thank you for the cash apps today. The $5 and the $20 John. We getting work. I'm about to have that 10mm M&P Smith & Wesson next. Watch yourself.